We just left Tryphena Harbour after a couple of lovely days there, catching up with friends. 8:30 this morning, Sunday morning, and heading off to Coromandel town, way down over there. Been a bit overcast the last couple of days, so I went over to Stony Bay over in Coromandel over there yesterday for a day trip. And it's a great barrier stretching right up there, but normally you can see a little barrier, it's just in the clouds up there. Just a nice 8 to 10 knot breeze on the beam. It's got about 4 knots, 4.5 knots. Just seen a manta ray. I just learnt yesterday that I've got manta rays here. I never knew they were here. So I've just seen, where's it gone? It's 10:30 on Sunday on our trip down to Coromandel from Tryphena. Just going past Channel Island, right in the middle of Colville Channel. It's top of Coromandel over there, and Port Jackson must be over there, in there. And there goes the ferry back to Barrier. My AIS alarm's going off, telling me something's close to me, which will be that ferry over there, I'd say. Coromandel, here we come. We're well around Coromandel Peninsula. Channel Island's right up in the distance. Got a wind straight behind us. Got our sails gull winged, got a pole out on the Genoa, retainer on the boom, and the wind straight behind us. So we're just going to cruise on down here for a few hours. You just see the islands in the distance before Coromandel Harbour. Be nice to stop and explore them, but I think the wind's going to change back around to the south about midnight tonight, so I don't want to get caught in there. I might get right into Coromandel Harbour. See if I can get up the creek up to Coromandel town tomorrow morning. I haven't been up there for years. You have to go up in high tide. It's very, very shallow. Hope nothing's changed. Such a beautiful coastline down here. Just come inside Coromandel Harbour. Go up here a bit further, try and find a nice anchorage for the night. Just been in Coromandel town, up the creek. Just coming down very slowly. High tide just coming in now. I'm about 2 hours ahead of high tide. I did have 0.2 of a metre under the keel. Now I've got 0.9, so things are getting better. But I think it gets a bit shallower up here. So goodbye Coromandel. Bit of wildlife around here. Actually, lots of wildlife. Lots of ducks. We're just going real slow. Look at that, beautiful. Perfect. Doesn't get much better than that. Out of the mangroves. Still pretty shallow. I was down to 0.1 there at one stage. Now I've got 0.4 under me now. Oh, gotta watch what I'm doing. I'm going to go off course. 0.3. Got to follow these buoys out. Look at that sky. We're out of the mangroves now. Coromandel town back there, just come out of there through the channel. We had 0.1 under the keel at one stage there. Beautiful. Going to anchor over there where we did last night. Just follow my track on the chart plotter. Well, this is really nice. Just leaving Coromandel Harbour now. Had a lovely day up in the town there with Pick and Jan. Had dinner out last night. Beautiful. I hope I can see a breeze out there. It's supposed to be southerly, getting up to 20 knots, so take me back up to Barrier. It's pretty calm in here. Beautiful, beautiful. Coming around the bottom end of Wanganui Island that guards the harbour to Coromandel. Making good progress now. Back up to Tryphena. Coromandel over there, Castle Rock right in the distance. Nice 15 knot breeze behind us, and forecast to go 20, so I've just got a couple of reefs in the main. We've just squared the boat up so that the wind's right on the stern. Set it all up, put the pole out, got Genoa poled out one side, the main out the other side. Just remembered I haven't put the preventer on, must go and do that, but I've got 2 reefs in, so it should be good when that 20 knots comes through, and we'll be flying. We're already going pretty nice now. Just saw 6.1, 6.4 on the speedo, and then back down to 5.5, so it should be getting a good average out of that. There's the islands I was going to visit on the way up, but this southerly wind probably not going to be any good for that next year. Just having a beautiful ride up the coast, back up to Barrier. Wind dead astern, down past all the islands. It's the top of Coromandel Peninsula. Seem to have really got the hang of this sailing directly downwind with Connie. Beautiful, beautiful motion. 2 reefs in the main and a full Genoa poled out, wing and wing. Just cruising along, lovely. Waiheke Island over there. No one else in sight either. Well, I don't know what happened to that 20 knots wind that got forecast this morning. It's just died right off. Started the motor up. It is the end of Coromandel Peninsula. Coming up to Coble and Channel Island, the Barrier in the distance. Still a beautiful day. They also said it's going to rain this afternoon, but heaps of birds over there. There's a huge catamaran coming down. He must be still sailing because he's only doing about 5 knots. Another little yacht over there. And little Barrier. Just saying goodbye to Tryphena. The sun's coming up over the hill. Left at 6:30. I believe it's Wednesday morning. And we're en route to Bay of Islands. We'll have a stop up somewhere along the way, I'm not sure where. not expecting too much wind today, so I just want to get a few miles out of the way so I'm a bit closer to Bay of Islands for a good run tomorrow when it's supposed to be windy. Here comes that sun. We are sailing. Wasn't expecting that so soon. Just a light 10 knots wind and we're getting over 5 knots of speed. Just beautiful. Nice fat sea coming up upon the pigeons. Look at that beautiful Great Barrier. And we've got Tryphena right down there in the sun. It's going to be hot today. I can feel it already. Little barrier right on the nose. Just past the pigeons up the Great Barrier Island. Not something you'd want to run into in the night. And there's the entrance to the Broken Islands towards Fitzroy over there. And the good news is the wind. Wasn't expecting that at all. It wasn't all windy. We're looking at 15 knots on the beam. How good is that? We're doing 6 knots plus speed. Fantastic. Getting pretty close to Little Barrier now. The wind's dropped off a bit, back to 12 knots. Still doing 5.8 knots of speed though. The entrance to Port Fitzroy over there. Such a lovely day. And I can see the Mokahinis right in the distance, maybe not on the camera. Beautiful day. This is what makes sailing such a pleasure. We're just past the Mokahinau's Islands. Things have slowed down a bit now. But we're still just making 4 knots at times. Barrier in the distance. We had a really good start this morning with a good breeze. It's 4 o'clock now, Wednesday, and the wind's died pretty much all together, but we're still getting a slight breeze, and we've been motoring along for I think about 2 hours now, and I've got 3 hours to go. Should be 7 o'clock before I get to the 4 nights. Now I've just been interrupted by some huge dolphins. They're off our stern at the moment. Hopefully they're coming up, they're working their way up. Here they come. They're huge. Here they come. Oh. Come on my friends, look at that big one. Look at him. Oh, he is big. Come on out. Coming out and play. Oh, they are big dolphins, I tell you. Oh, he's got a big scar on his back. Yeah, there's a bit of breeze still there. He's helping it along a bit. There's a ship way up there. We've had a pretty good run though. Look at them, they're just up here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at these beauties. Look at these beauties. They love it. Fascinated. Oh, that one's got a big little abscess on its side of its back. Beauty. Oh my god. Oh. Far away. The day's drawn to an end. The sun's going down. It's high peak rocks over there. Must be Whangarei heads through there somewhere. Hen and chickens down the way. And yes, here's the 4 nights. Really hoping I can find somewhere to anchor in there. .30 and we're just approaching 4 nights. Just noticed a great big cave there. Cathedral. Arriving at 4 nights, 8 o'clock. .37 metres. There's Cathedral Cove in there. Deep water cove. Just been for a little dive around all the spots. Connie right over there. This is the end. We just arrived at the eastern end of Urapoka Island. Still a beautiful day. Thing up, I'm going to go in there for a walk on the beach. Just left Urapoka Island about an hour ago. Had a great night there. Spent the day swimming and snorkeling, went for a walk. And now I'm motor and headwind into the other side of Russell where Phil and Shelley got their boat. We're going to hanker up there for the night, hopefully out of this nor'westerly, and have a look around there. We've got the Tucker Thompson over there. I was on her in the late 1990s, I think it was. Sailed from Fiji to Auckland. What a great trip that was. But she's got the top sails up, full sail, she's going good. A bit nasty out there. Just coming into Long Bay, opposite Russell. Yes, and there's Phil and Shelley's boat out of the blue. Looking pretty sparkly. Got a warship over there. The cruise ships are ferrying all their passengers in on the little boats. They're too big to come in. Got Waitangi over there. Paraglider up there, if you can see him. And I'm running on my backup water helm this morning. The main water helm's got a dodgy connection. Hopefully trying to get that dried out. Yeah, it's a bit serious. Yeah, I should be able to get it going. Just hopefully it's that connection plug. Just playing games with me. Just leaving Russell. It's got all fueled up and water all fueled up. Groceries, not much. Loaf of bread, a few carrots, a bit more butter. And that's Russell. Bye bye. We're 3/4 of an hour out of Russell now, and just going past Moturoa Island. That's where the gun emplacements are. Black Rocks and Battleship Rock over there. Beautiful day, but a little bit of wind might be good. We're powering along at 5.7 knots at 2,000 revs. That's not too bad. There's Cape Brett right out distance. Flat sea. We're just approaching the 9 pin in the distance there. This is the outer end of the Bay of Islands, the northern end. Bye bye. See you next time. And yes, I've been very busy doing the washing. 2 weeks today since I left Napier. So that's 2 weeks washing. Beautiful day for it. Time to go have a coffee, I think. Done all my chores.